Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Infinite Resources 2020. We've been working on creating custom dimensions, and at some point, we're going to make stuff that looks like this. Yeah, a dimension where every single block is a diamond block. Let's get started. And let's start working on transmitters. 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3. And then you should be 4. You guys just place every which way, don't you? Okay, so now they all have that going for them. You know what? I want them even higher. Okay, so basically what I want to see is a bunch of levers. And then we'll put signs under these guys. So this sign is going to be the mob farm. And we'll have to add these signs because they may be, you know, on or off, or maybe different for each one. Like the Blaze Farm guy, he's going to be on to deactivate. Okay. So if I turn this guy on, I should see the Blaze Farm turn off now. Let's go see if that's true. Yeah, it's true. Okay. This is what he didn't pick up, so let's go fix that as well. Was that you? Okay, I couldn't see you. Alright. There we go. We need to collect that stuff too. Alright. Now we can go ahead and fill this guy back in. So most things are going to be, you know, the other way around, but sometimes, you know, maybe we want it to be differently. Okay, so there we go. That guy is off, so that's good. Now, Wheel Skeleton Farm. We'll do that for him too. I think I'll do it for all of these guys. And then this guy, we need to put lights in there, and then we'll deactivate those. Let's equal 2. So, you can just borrow these guys, I guess. Okay, so we're going to have to do something about this guy. Will that work? Yeah, it worked. So my original thought was just to have one of these receivers on each one of these. I mean, it would work. I don't know if it matters that much. I'll probably just run conduit. Let's see here. I've got some conduit actually. Is it enough though? Okay, let's go ahead and hit these guys. Okay, you need to be an output on green, an output on green, an output on green. You're in the wrong place. And you can be an output on green. And all we need is a way to get a green signal in there. So we'll take the receiver, And let's rotate him a little bit. Okay. Input on green. Okay. So let's see if we can turn him off now. Wow, the gas too, that noise is annoying. I miss Super Sound Muffler, but it keeps crashing on me, so I mean, I'm supposed to use that guy. Okay. Yeah. I don't hear him anymore, so if we flip the lever, they go off. So I think this is pretty good. So 3 is Wither Skeleton, and 2 is Ghast Farm. So basically, I want to make sure these 2 guys are off. They should be. I can definitely hear that the gas are off. But, you know, is everything else off? Let's go find out. Okay. Sorry, I guess I meant on for this guy. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this turns these guys on, not off. So, 2 options. Either get a NOT gate, which is what I'm going to do, because I like that better. Or change the way it works. I'm just going to go in there real quick. I don't think they should be able to hurt me. The mob crusher is pretty quick. Ouch. Ow. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. So. Oh. Okay, he died before he could kill me. Would like not have to... Do I have a screwdriver? Did I ever make a screwdriver from... Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. So you get an input from this guy. He is on, which means this thing turns off. So... flip the lever. Yeah, I honestly don't know if that's what I wanted or not. I have absolutely no memory whatsoever. Oop, not that way. So let's see here. Flipping the levers on should turn things off. And I believe they are all off right now. And that's the behavior that I wanted. Yep. Now, we could have got regular lights, and that would have been the same thing. But, yeah, this is fine, too. Okay. So, we'll have to get something to make those go. Now, I want one of those for this guy, too. I don't want him to be this anymore. So, we need more of these things. But that's basically what I want to do. I want to make sure everything can be turned on and off remotely. This one, a bit more difficult, but it might be doable. I'm not too worried about this one. This one isn't like terrible, but you know, a big problem is if I disconnect part of the system, I don't want it gumming up somewhere while I'm working on that. So, you know, it's a thing. Okay. So, I do want the Wither Skeleton farm and the Mob farm to be running, though. And the Blaze farm. Everything but the gas farm, really, because that guy makes noise. Those are gas noises. Why is the gas on? Huh. Did I mislabel something? 3 is gassed. Oh, 3 is gassed. Mislabeled them. Yeah. So yeah, let's just go edit that. And this should be the gas farm. Okay, so I should basically see everything except the gas farm running now. Yep, you're fine. You're off. You're on. You're spawning. Why aren't you killing anything? That's why. If you change, they gotta change both things, not just one thing. Yeah, these guys are good too. Cool. So, the only thing to watch out for is what might be in the system. So, I put the tallow out here. We're getting tons of that for the Blaze farm. Necrotic bones, I mean, not tons of them, but like 700, we will get a bunch of them, especially if we have the system we're just running. So, I mean, I was keeping this guy up to 1024, but now I'm just going to let him run. So, gas farm, if I can mute that gas noise, we'll see. But right now, I don't want that noise just being around all the time. So, okay. So, yeah. What is the next step here? I think the next step is going back to making those dimensional transceiver guys. So, I still want an Enderman farm. So we need to make one of those. I need to get something going for this. Turn this off. So that would be a good thing too. And after that, yeah, we'll test out dimensional transceivers, see if they work, and see how that might go for us. Alright, I'm going to go prep some stuff. Be back in a little while. Alright, so the one thing I didn't fix was the item ducts. So we need to, or the fluid ducts. So we need to get those working from thermal expansion. So let's look into what our options are for fluid ducts. We've got regular ones, we've got hardened ones, we've got signalum plated ones, we've got super laminar ones. Okay. Transfer rate varies by fluid. That's going to be any temperature. Okay. So all we need to do is make sure that we have hardened ones. The rest of this shouldn't really matter. So, yeah. Let's get some hardened fluid ducts. Let's see here. We'll get 12 to start out with. And we're going to need some kind of servos. So let's see what we can do with this guy. And we can make more of him if we need to. Okay, so we've got iron right now in here. Alright. So I want a white list of molten iron. Oh, that's right. We can't do that with this guy. That's okay. We will use the bucket approach. Can I take a bucket from you? No. How about you? No. Didn't want a bucket from you. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see here. How about from you? Alright. Let's do this then. There we go, a molten iron bucket. So I want to make sure that... That does work. Okay, I wasn't sure it was going to work or not, but it does work like that. I mean, it should. It makes more sense. It makes just as much sense, but I wasn't sure about that, so... Okay. Alright, there we go. That's going to pull out for that. So we need more of these guys. We need some for tin, gold, copper, silver, lead. Probably some for glass. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We need to filter them all. We need some for copper and ardite, or cobalt and ardite. And then there's that problem too. So let's get the wrench, or the crescent hammer. Let's make sure you guys don't connect. Alright. Doesn't really matter if you guys connect or not. So, should only need one servo for that guy. So I need a bucket full of molten glass. We'll put you away. Yeah. So let's put this guy down. Wait, what are you? You're copper. Well, what do you want of you two? That's fine. Alright, so we need more servos, don't we? Alright. So, you should be copper. You're a whitelist. Should always be enabled. Okay. What do we have in here? Just tons and tons of copper right now. So it'll be a while before we can make this work, I think. But this is basically the idea. We'll get all this stuff out, and then we'll get the molten tin going. So we need a bucket for tin, and a bucket for something else too. So all we have to do is wait for something else to be in here. We'll take care of that. There we go, some molten glass. Hopefully, I can get a molten glass bucket. Okay. So, I want a servo to pull you out. You are a whitelist for molten glass. Okay. There won't be any right now, but as soon as there is, yeah. Fill those guys up, that'll work. Alright. You know, I don't think we're ever going to have any more gold, actually. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, how are you doing? Got a little bit more iron going on. Okay, now we can get molten tin. Alright, so where's the tin go? Tin goes on the other side over here, I think. Okay, need to be a whitelist. No, not that. Molten tin. Okay, there we go. That should get that out of there. So a bunch of tin. Let's put the silver on the bottom and get a silver bucket too. Alright. So you need to be a whitelist for molten silver. Okay. What else do we have in here? We've got molten lead. It took my bucket. Alright, lead is probably right there, because that would just make sense. Alright, there we go. Lead, tin, silver, iron. So there's ardite that will have to go in there eventually, but that should be fine for now. Glass should be okay. You're mostly going to be just the copper for now, I think. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll have to come back when the rest of this is, you know, moving forward. We'll need to get a filter for the ardite and whatnot. So I guess we could put some stuff in there right now and get 8 buckets worth or so. I don't really know how a bucket's worth compares to an ingot count, though. That's okay, though. Let's get some cobalt. Let's see here. Maybe 3's enough? I think this guy's cobalt, this guy's ardite. Yeah, looks right. So we'll put these in there. Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, feel free to watch something else. No one forced you to be here. I hope. See you next time.